Hi everyone and welcome back to Alejandro HD. And I do apologise for being away for a while. I know I keep saying that quite a lot, especially within recent videos, but it's just been so busy in my life. But yeah, now I am fully 100% committed to doing, this, and I thought I would kick on with my anime series and my thoughts on videos. The next one I wanted to look at was Paprika. Now, in a few videos previously, I did mention there was one or a couple that I wasn't quite a fan of, and I did say that I didn't want this channel just to be fully on me talking about things I enjoy. I wanted to also give my not negative but sort of critical reviews about things that I didn't quite enjoy. And one of those things, unfortunately, was Paprika. Um, I don't know if it's maybe just because I wasn't in the right mindset when I first watched it. I have only given it a one watch all the way through. So maybe I need to rewatch it again just to give like a full on take of what I really found about it. But just in general, I just found it really not like I just found it really hard to watch. Like it just really wasn't my thing at all. I've made some notes here, so I'm just gonna go through them. Just do my thing as I always do. Talk a little bit about the film itself. Talk about different things I liked, didn't like. Give my overall assessment at the end. So yeah, so normally, I kick off like things I enjoyed about it was that the animation was nice, but it was also really trippy. And I know that the creator of the anime itself, Satoshi Kon, he did do Perfect Blue. Now, I really enjoyed Perfect Blue, but compared to this, it really didn't hit the mark in the same way. It's just I don't really know why it didn't. And again, I think it may have just been because I've only watched it once, and maybe if I watch it again or a few times or a different perspective, I might have a different opinion of it. I'm not entirely sure, but just overall, it didn't vibe with me the same way that Perfect Blue did. Just my opinion. Um, I thought I've made a comment here about how it wasn't really explained very well. The plot of the film, it felt like you needed to know what was going on before you knew what was going on. Like some films do it really well. Some films really do that really well. Excluding anime, even like in real life films. Like you've got a plot that's already it feels like you're already halfway through the film when you start watching it, but there's a lot of explanation that goes a long way with that. But with Paprika, I felt like we were just sort of either we knew or we didn't know, and for me that really felt a bit jarring. Especially the whole thing with the detective, which I'll get on in a little bit, and also like Paprika herself. I just dropped my notepad. Sorry. Yeah. So that was one thing I made a point. Like also like the plot points themselves. There's a lot of things that we were taking through the film that just weren't resolved. So I just really wasn't a big fan of that. For example, what did happen with the police officer? Did he like is this whole thing that kept repeating in his mind with his partner and the guy getting shot and all that sort of stuff? Was that all solved? We don't know. It was just it felt I know what the director was trying to do with the whole dream state thing. Is it real? Is it not? Inception style sort of thing. But it just like we never really got any sort of like closure. So yeah. What else? Yeah. Why in the first place did Paprika, as the dream state thing, need to be created? Like it just didn't make any sense why she was even invented. Like there was no reason as to why she was there. There was no backstory to it. It was just okay. Paprika exists, and this is just how the story unfolds. But yeah. What else did I put? Yeah, just the like at the very end, like the scientists and all that, all the people that were involved, like what happened to them? Well, we don't even get any explanation about what happened to them. Did they go to jail? You know, like, it's a mess. It really is a mess, and I really am sorry because I know that it's a staple. I know it's one of these like must-watch films, but for me, I just did not like it at all. And maybe on further viewing, maybe I'll enjoy it. Maybe I've just watched it at a bad time, or I've just not really interpreted it properly. But it just really did not tick any boxes for me. I'll give it a solid 6 or 5 or 6 out of 10, because 5.5 out of 10, because the animation was nice, but again, it just felt like a fever dream from start to finish. It really did not make much sense, and maybe I just don't have the intellectual sort of mindset to understand really what was going on throughout the film. But I just didn't get it, and I'm really sorry, because I probably, you know, there's probably a lot behind it, but it's just not for me. Anyway, sorry about that one. And yeah, I apologise for having a bit of a critical review, but sometimes I need to have a critical review. And yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next one. Cheers, guys.